The moment the game started, I ran straight for the middle. And I got very lucky finding a thorium mace, the strongest weapon you can find in a chest. But that's not enough to win, so I made my way to the nearest structure. And after scaling the tower and looting it all, I decided to jump off the side of it, just for the love of the game. Hey, watch this tech. Okay, well. And after that astonishing acrobatic performance, I made my way back towards spawn to see if I could find anyone to fight. And I came across possibly the best player in the lobby. Yeah, he was AFK. But as I was going through his loot, I was backstabbed. And after getting hit just a few times, I was already really low, so I had to back out and heal. But after healing back up and resetting the fight, I felt very confident that I could take this guy on. And after dodging his War Axe's charge attack and breaking his shield, this guy was done for. And you might have been able to spot that I was switching constantly between my mace and my War Axe. That's because Hytale has a sort of double pump mechanic, similar to the one found in games like Guns and Fortnite. Let me show you. As you can see, attacking with a mace normally is pretty slow. And it's the same with the War Axe, though a little faster. But if you switch between them the moment your hit connects, you can deal almost double the hits. And now let's get back to the game. After running around spawn waiting for someone to show up, I saw some action in the distance. And as soon as I got in range, I started throwing as many spears as I could at this guy. There we go. And after hitting that spear, I rushed in and engaged in melee. But he immediately tried to run away, though I was not gonna let that happen, and I chased him down with my sword. And when he tried to run away again, I hit him with a charged attack from the War Axe, and then a mace hit to finish him off. This was a pretty good kill for me. This guy dropped me an upgrade for my War Axe, and he also dropped daggers, but I did not see it in the moment. After that, I went back to spawn and I found another player. And he got aggressive very quickly. This guy was actually pretty good. But after taking a bunch of hits, he started disengaging, and I just couldn't catch up. Luckily, there was a guy in the same direction he ran off, so I went off to fight that guy instead. And though he seemed like he knew what he was doing, I quickly dealt with him. Thankfully, I did not miss the daggers this time when looting, and the reason I want the daggers so badly is because of their charged attack, which is great for mobility, maybe even the best in the game. And as soon as I finished looting, I saw a guy in front of me, but he started running after I put a few spears in him, though thankfully, I now have daggers, so catching up to people is no longer a problem. And this guy was also pretty good. He was hitting me with charge attacks and also using more than just one weapon type. But in the end, I still came out on top. And after looting this guy, I made my way back to spawn because the chests had just been refilled and I wanted to see if there was still any loot I could take for myself. And in the first chest I opened, I found a mithril bow, the strongest bow in the game. Once I finished looting all the mid chests, I spotted a guy approaching from far away, and I immediately started bowling at him. But he quickly hid behind cover, so I had to push him. And this guy knew what he was doing, and was getting me very low on health. Luckily, it seemed like he did not have any healing, but I did. So after healing back up, I went in for a charged dagger attack and dealt the final blow. And now it was just me and 2 other people. And one of the 2 guys was already at spawn, with the other quickly approaching. And as I was just eating my food to heal back up, I decided to just let them fight. But once they were done, it was time for me to go in and claim my victory. And funnily enough, the last guy alive was the guy that ran away from me earlier, but this time he was much more prepared. He had a Mithril War Axe, the strongest War Axe in the game, and he was dealing crazy amounts of damage with it. But thankfully, I was able to back up and heal, though as soon as I was done he was already back in my face, giving me almost no time to get ready. Though after a quick exchange and a charged attack from the daggers, I killed him and won the game.